I'm Meg Turney, and I like anime.
I'm Ross Everett, and it's not my style of wabaki. I'm trusting you guys on these.
They led you astray. Welcome to Anime Club! It's a very special holiday-type edition.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, or Hanukkah, or Diwali, or Ramadan. That's gonna be a very long song.
Yeah. So this week we revisited an old favorite, Yamada's first time.
Yamada's last time.
To watch the Christmas-themed episode. There are actually two, but we watched episode 4, which is the first Christmas episode.
I accidentally watched some of the second, and if I can warn you guys away from that. If there's one thing about this show, it's like, oh, it can't get any weirder. Nope, incest. There you go.
Ah, that's rough. The reason I picked Yamada's first time, episode 4, for the Christmas episode is because it shows how they celebrate Christmas in Japan, which is very different from how we celebrate it here in the U.S.
Kind of. I mean, like, there have been those Christmases where you're just trying to go to a park and get some weird expositionist photos taken of you as you're doing it on a park bench.
That's
We've all
everybody's
been there.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So in Japan, Christmas is more of a romantic holiday for friends and less for family. It's not really like here, everything kind of shuts down. It's like you go home, you spend time with your family, and it's a very family-oriented holiday. But in Japan, it's like a time for lovers. Like you get some, it's almost like a Valentine's Day.
Okay. Yeah, here you turn off your cell phones and you kind of just sit away with your family. But this, it seemed like it was important to Yamada to get a date on Christmas Eve. Otherwise, she was less than.
Right, and it's like a big date holiday. Like, you see that the guy is like trying so hard to get the perfect date, and he has to get his sister to tell him all the different places to go. And you would never have a date on Christmas here, but it's like a very romantic holiday. You go out with someone, and it's a special date, and it's very romantic. And you take him to a love hotel, or you don't.
Is that just like a Motel 6 in Vegas where you just shack up for an hour and do it?
No, love motels in Japan are like a step above here. They're like themed, like you can have the mermaid room where there's like water stuff
solely
everywhere.
for doing it?
Yeah, and you rent them by the hour, and they're themed, and they're a big business.
Are they cleaned?
I would think so.
I would hope so.
I would hope so.
That's a very sanitary area that I don't want to, risk it, I guess I would say. Anyway, I really gave this one another shot.
Okay.
I try and go into every anime that we watch with an open mind, even one that I've already made up my mind about. So I was like, okay, like maybe this anime will change. But all I saw was just a bunch of inner monologues about why they were so nervous around each other, and nothing happens. It's the exact same as my last review for it.
Right. No, I get it. This one was frustrating for me because I felt like if they just said, I like you and I hope you like me too, everything could be negated.
A mature relationship in high school? Stop.
Really?
No, it's not gonna happen.
It was frustrating, but they got their first deep kiss, which is a creepy thing to call a makeout.
And finally, the guy like steps. Deep kiss is like it's like an X-ray vision of the mouth. You just kind of see the tongue hitting back and forth between the tonsils like Plinko. But finally, this guy steps up a little bit, and he really likes her. And this poor guy, like, he drops the L-bomb, but clearly didn't think that through very well. He's like, do I love her? Like, it's like, come on, man, this is not the time.
Not the time to think.
You think about this before, formulate your opinion, and then deliver the news.
Ooh, not the time.
A good way to get around that, you guys, because I'm sure everybody in a relationship has slipped up and accidentally said something like, I love, what am I supposed to say here? It's too early in the
Ross has a good one. Tell me your thing, Ross.
I just say, I love food.
Oh, no, Ross, that's not the one you came up with.
Which one?
Ross goes, if I ever accidentally say it, I go, I love this.
I love
like this moment.
Oh, that's true.
That we're hanging out in.
If it's way too early, I love food. I love food so much.
I want you to not even be in a restaurant.
No,
like you're just playing mini golf. I love food.
Are you hungry? I mean, always. Yeah.
I love
this. I love this. I love what we are enjoying in each other right now.
Yep. Ross, how do you feel about the way the Japanese celebrate Christmas?
It's interesting. I feel like it's a little bit more risky. Like, there's that there's that anxiety that comes along with courting somebody that you don't really have to get when you're with your family. Like, the idea of being around family for most people is very comfortable. You can just be yourself. You don't have to worry about putting on a guise or trying to score. But in Japan, like, it's very much like Valentine's Day. The nerves that come with Valentine's Day probably also come with Christmas.
No, I agree. I think it's I think, yeah, you're right. There's a lot of nerves that are associated with Valentine's Day, and they have that for Christmas as well. But I like the idea of it being more of like a festive go out and do something. Whereas here in the U.S., like, everything shuts down, and that's boring.
Yeah, and we should have more sex hotels on Christmas.
Boom.
Get on it, America.
Everett Turney, 2016. Hey everyone, guess what? We look different.
Super different. Look at how quickly this hair grew.
Ooh, but there's a reason, because you're probably wondering what next week's anime is, because we didn't say it in
I mean,
this.
if you follow the format of the show, that's what would normally go here.
And guess what? There's not any anime for next week. Yay!
My favorite.
But it's all with good fun and good reason, because next week, January 2nd, we'll be bringing you guys a big announcement.
Huge announcement, so we want you guys to stay tuned for the new year. We are going to revolutionize Anime Club. Some could even call it Anime Club 2.0.
I think a lot of people could call it that.
Yeah, so have a happy holiday, an amazing new year, and we'll see you in 2014.
Oh my gosh, I've had so much fun doing Anime Club. I wonder if we're gonna keep doing it next year. I mean, I think he has a good time. I hope he has a good time. I bet we will. It'll be fun!
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.